You need this hard. Thank you for running it down on Hecarim at the light of... Okay, so I think my Hecarim gameplay was actually pretty good. Except for the time where I went bot lane in game 1 and I was trying to insect Alistar, and then I ended up Eing into enemy tower after Alistar flashed and then dying. So like my Hecarim gameplay, except for like that point where like I eat into enemy tower and I was like, oh shit guys, sorry. Except for that part, it was not bad. I think so at least. I could be wrong, guys.
Jankos, you want me to say it? I will say it. You're literally better than fake.
My prime with Reckles.
Wait, what? No, wait. I'm confused now. It's pumped hard to help Jankos smite.
Jankos, you want me to
wait.
say it?
It was supposed to be smite at the end, not just help Jankos.
During Corona.
Spam this hard to help Jankos smite. Nice. Wait, I don't like this tweet though, because it's like... Okay, I don't like this tweet now. Fuck that. I like this tweet because it's not a hard. I need to make this copy paste different. Spam this light to help Jankos smite. Yeah. Well, thanks. Thanks, guys. Soju, thank you. Onergi, thank you. I think, thanks for the distraction during Corona. No problem. Thank you for 5 months, Geralt. And Nicole, thank you very much for 3. I'm glad you chose Reckless over me. Okay, let's review the 2 OPGGs that we have. So, I changed the OPGG rules, okay? So now, if you want me to review your OPGG... I mean, okay, so nothing is changed about the reviews themselves. But what changed is that right now you cannot redeem more than 1 OPGG every 30 minutes. And that means even if you are at the stream early, you can redeem only once, and then you can redeem each one of them after 30 minutes. Like it's a 30-minute cooldown after someone redeems OPGG. So that people that come back later to the stream can also have a chance at redeeming OPGG. And now you are playing AD carry. Lucian, Aphelios, Jhin, Ezreal, Kai'Sa. So you play lately a lot of normal games, and you actually didn't play many ranked games, even though you are Plat 1, which is like, I mean, I would say it's pretty good, right? Plat 1 and 61% win rate, I think is pretty good. The thing is, you should play more games or more ranked games, because it is hard to review when the last games you played are a month ago, right? Like, it's very hard for me to review an account that is like just inactive almost. But from the AD carries you play, I think still meta is Kai'Sa, and Lucian mid lane. I think you should, if you wanna come back to playing ranked games and playing League, I think it makes sense to pick up, still play Kai'Sa, that's fine. I would consider picking up Jinx, because Jinx is actually strong now. I think Jinx is strong, I think Aphelios is strong, I think Xayah is strong, I think, yeah, Kai'Sa, Xayah, Jinx. Aphelios is okay, with Thresh maybe. Senna is still pretty strong if you want to play duo Q. I think fasting Senna is still very powerful as well, and it seems like you play some duo Qs, so maybe fasting Senna for you. Your builds look good. I think, yeah, on Kai'Sa you can go Collector and Gale Force, or you can also go Kraken Slayer and Phantom Dancer if you need to kill frontline. Like, if you need to kill frontline in Kai'Sa, you'll probably go PD and Kraken, but if you don't want to kill frontline, you have squishies, then yeah, Kraken Slayer, Gale Force makes a lot of sense. I mean, sorry, Gale Force and Collector. PD is just really good at killing tanks in combination with Kraken Slayer. The rest of the builds seem fine. I mean, for you, I would probably like recommend just like making sure you pick up all the new AD carries when you come back to the meta, when you come back to playing the game, because there is like a lot of new AD carries. I mean, your Jinx is already 100% win ratio, so might as well play it a bit more. Kai'Sa is still strong, you know. Ezreal is like low-key viable. But I think, you know, Lucian, Aphelios, Jhin, Draven are a bit worse. Jhin is always fine in solo queue, but like, Jhin doesn't really kill tanks, right? Yeah. Jhin has 4 bullets, and if the Sion has 4000 HP, each bullet would have to do 1000 damage, but that's not the case. So yeah, Jhin doesn't really kill tanks. Spam is hard to help Jankos. Well, thank you, Goblin. Just thank you. I'll just say thank you. You know, guys, that just like a fun fact, right? Just a fun fact. It is impossible to outsmite a Jinx rocket. You know, Jinx Rocket deals like crazy damage.
Was Schalke better than expected, or did you guys?
And I think that like it's kind of weird that they made this. Why is it impossible to outsmite Jinx Rocket? Because Jinx Rocket deals damage based on missing HP, but it's like I'm not sure if it's percentage or if it's flat. No, I think it's percentage missing HP. But like if Nashor and Drake have like a very high base HP, it's based on like the percentage missing HP, and it kind of gets like crazy towards like 1000 HP, 2000 HP. We are not talking about Nashor Smite, because Nashor Smite was just on me, you know. But just overall, Jinx is becoming more popular now. And whenever we play Jinx in scrims, right? I mean, against Jinx in scrims, we always say, oh, we have to block the rocket, because in scrims, Jinx stole the Nash so many times with her rocket, right? And then I think in game 1, when we were doing Nash, Chaos was like, oh, careful for Jinx rocket. And then, yeah, well, there was no Jinx in the game. He was just trolling. But then in game 5, when we were playing as Jinx and we were doing Drake, no one was thinking about Jinx rocket. And then the Jinx rocket flies by with it kills the Drake with 1k HP. And then I was like, oh yeah, they have Jinx, guys. We probably have to block the rocket. But then when we were doing Nash game 5, we were like really fucking sweating to block the rocket. We were actually like, Wunder was over the wall, everyone was hugging the wall, like there was fucking 5 people trying to block the rocket. Like, so fucking stupid champion. Why did you not smite the Nashor? It was below 1000 HP for 10 hours. Because I pressed target champions only, and I was pressing smite on Nash, but it was not working, and I was wondering why it's not working, and I realized, oh, I had target champions only. So, anyway, this account is about mid lane. Mid lane champion, mid lane role. I think roaming mid laners are very strong in the meta. I still think TF is good, for example. I think, I mean, I believe Syndra is good, you know. I think Syndra is good. Syndra wins lane normally. I think Syndra is like not even that bad at roaming. Camille, I think is not bad, but you probably play it top lane. I think Yone is honestly fine if you play it very well, but I think Yone is a very... You need to be good at the champion and at the game to play it. And if you have fun playing it, you can have fun playing it, but you are gold 4, so I'm not sure if it's a good champion for you. If you really want to climb, basically, what I'm trying to say, if you really want to climb, I would recommend champions that roam a lot. I would say TF is good. Even though TF is hard to play, it's all about just using gold card at some point, you know. And then I think Yone can stay just if you have fun. Syndra can stay. I mean, Ahri is like a champion that exists as well. But I don't like Ahri, I think she's useless. I think Orianna is very good in the meta, but I don't really know if Orianna is a champion that will carry you throughout the solo queue games. Like, it is fine, you know. But it's like, I'm not sure if it's gonna help you out. Think about a champion to one trick. I mean, like, Talon is not bad if you like it because it can roam well. Akali is like kind of standing under tower and strong on side lane, so I'm not sure if it's a good champ to carry, but I mean, you have good win rate, so you can play it. I honestly think that Galio, Annie are like, okay, so Annie, no, fuck Annie, Galio though. I think Galio is like a TF, but it's easier to play. I think you can ban, for example, Lucian, if people play Lucian in gold elo, and pick Galio, right? And that, oh my. Put Annie aside, don't fuck Annie, just put her aside, and pick Galio. And if you ban Lucian, you have no bad matchups. You can always play it. Against any mage, it's good. Of course, you will get outscaled. But imagine playing Predator Gun in solo queue, pushing the wave and just roaming with your jungle and diving silence with Predator. I think, honestly, Galio is a champion that is so easy and it's so LP... It's so LP friendly, you know? I feel like this champ is so LP friendly. I feel like even off-road players, like me, can play Galio and can make it work and win games with it in solo queue because of how LP friendly this champion is. Was Schalke better than expected, or did you guys just in too hard? I think Schalke was bad. I think we were really fucking bad. Megan, good afternoon. Well, thank you, Megan, for 2 months. Good afternoon. K for a lot. Thank you for 2 months. Casilia, thank you very much for 16 months. Soju Stevie, thank you. Okay, so I don't know if we were really bad, because I think sometimes I think we were good and I think Schalke was good. Like, there was a little bit of good plays, you know? I think there was like a little bit of good plays from both us and them, but I think they were bad and I think we were bad too. I think both teams were playing on a low level of League of Legends. That's how I feel. Or maybe both teams were playing on an okay level of League of Legends, but both teams were inting so hard. I think both teams were like, I don't know. Yesterday I had a theory that every player is bad, there's no good players anymore. I just like, when I'm watching Europe or NA, I feel like there is no good players anymore. There's only bad players. Like maybe in Asia there's like some good players, but like I feel like there's just like no good players anymore. Everyone's so fucking bad. You didn't copy the full name for the first OPG review. That's why the games were 1 month old. Oh, really? Oh shit. That's true. I just reviewed the wrong account. Well, that's fucking awkward. Well, I guess I should review the correct one then. I reviewed the wrong account. You got me there. You got me there. Let's try again. Okay, this is the right one. This is the right one, chat. It's a silver one. The silver one account, not a plat account. So, you see, I think you are assassin. I mean, you play Kha'Zix, Zed, Kayn, and Katarina. And Kai'Sa, which is like the most assassin type of AD carry there is. So, like, you really like your assassins. You are probably toxic. Well, maybe you're not, who knows. So, I'd say assassins are fun. And roaming is good. But what's important is also playing champions that can win you games. And I think honestly Katarina is good, because I think Katarina is the champion that can win games by roaming. And I think Zed is same. I think if you snowball with these champions, it's good. But then again, you are playing assassins only, right? And then again, if you pick Galio, you are not gonna kill anyone one-on-one probably. But your W is OP, your ult is OP, your Predator is OP, your roaming is OP, your push is OP, everything is just OP. So it's like, I don't know, you can have 29 kills with Kayn, or you can have 5 kills with Galio, but I promise you there is high chance you will win more games with Galio. But I think you should keep playing Kayn, because, you know, he's your highest played champion with a very positive win rate. And you can do both red Kayn and blue Kayn, which you do in this case. So I think that's all fine, you know. And then Zed Kayn, huh? And then Kai'Sa Katarina. I mean, honestly, your champion is okay. It's toxic champion pool. So just don't be toxic. Just don't be negative. G2 tweet. Wait, what? What is G2 tweet? I'm thinking if there's anything I can recommend you, because honestly, I would just recommend you playing more games, because you are slowly climbing. You have very, I mean, 55% is pretty good, you know. You have like 20 wins more than losers, so I think your win is good. You can just keep playing Kayn, and you will probably climb. But if you play only Kayn, it's kind of awkward as well, right? But I think it's not bad. Also, when you play Kayn, I would try playing with all, I mean, maybe you're used to it now, but I think Manamune really slows down your build. And even Prowler's Cloud kind of does. I mean, I think Prowler's Cloud is fine on Kayn, but honestly, you should like try one time playing Duskblade with no Muramana. I think like it spikes so much faster. So everyone really out complaining about losing an hour today when we all lost 3 hours last night because of giant